now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
Well, we got a very special guest sitting in with us. If you've been listening to the Way Back Wednesday mixes, it's DJ Godfather.
What up, Jude?
You owe me another booty mix. I want another booty mix. I don't give a fuck.
We got to put him on that Detroit shit, right?
Yep, Detroit Baltimore, Chicago. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Basically all that motherfucking Midwest shit. We was banging it.
That's the real shit, man. That's when, like...
That's that Rust Belt shit.
That's
they
like
don't know.
Taking hip-hop and making it fun.
Yeah, they had the fucking. They would even do like the, they take Genuine Pony and fucking mix it and
Mix
shit.
Planet Rock over that
Yep.
shit. And Cybertron Clear. And
yep, that was the
shit.
ones, man.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't know.
They don't know, man.
They don't know.
They just sample it now.
Nope. Yep.
And then they'll tell us.
Nope.
Then we got to find out later.
That's probably the best way. That was with fucking Brown Cow or Black Cow with Steely Dan.
Yeah.
Uptown, baby. They lost all their money on that shit.
Did you know Baby Got Back stole some Detroit shit?
Nah.
Yeah.
Wait, Baby Got Back by who?
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Let me hear it, God.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going to pull it up. Look, fucking John. He's like, I just want to read my news.
This is news, though.
Yeah.
It's
All right, hold on. It'll begin in 3 seconds. Rainbow's got a new film. Look at that. Listen to this.
Her butt. It is so big.
Wait, I just want to bring this back. This was a joke back in the day.
Oh my God, Becky, look.
This is how these
at
hoes
her
talk
butt.
now, though.
It is so big.
This is like how they sound in California.
Out here, yeah.
Yeah.
Girlfriends who understands those rap guys. They only talk to her because
Not just white girls too. I hear Asian bros sound like that. They all sound
They
like
all
this
do,
shit.
don't
Anybody
they?
anybody that's upper middle class and middle class and up. That's
Around, it's
this
out
is.
there. I mean,
Show me where was the sample?
All right, let it
she's
play.
just so loud.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can deny.
That was Juan Atkins.
Yeah.
Cybertron.
Yeah.
Wanna pull up tough
Which Cybertron record?
Song called Technicolor.
in the jeans she's wearing.
Is it? Let me
It's
see.
actually
Stop staring, oh.
Juan Atkins, but it was Model 500 was the. It wasn't a Cybertron record.
I love that Mono 500. I play
Yeah.
Night Drive. I play Night
man.
Drive in my mix. Juan Atkins. What is it? Technicolor.
Technicolor.
All right, here. Let's hear. Look at that, a little motherfucking sample session for you fuckers in the middle of news. John, I just want to read my news. Just let me read my news. This is my big moment. This is what they know me for. Oh, yeah.
That's it, man.
Got paid. How much you get? How much you make off of that shit?
I heard it was a lot, man. I shouldn't repeat it. I
Over
mean,
six figures?
yeah. Put it this way, he won the lottery. I mean, like,
Good for him.
I feel rude if I.
And then
plus,
it
you
was
know,
sampled again. Did Sir Mix-a-Lot clear it, or did he get paid twice?
Yeah, didn't Nicki Minaj sample that?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Cause I mean, who knows? I mean, I heard they settled the sample, but you know, I mean, if they were smart, they would have covered their ass and be like, all right, well, if
Moving
we
forward
moving forward now, if we license Baby Got
it.
Back, you're chipped off, you're done. Like
But
if they were
they
smart, they should have did that. But then also.
But
if
that was like
Juan-
mid
if Juan
'90s. It
was
wasn't
smart,
ready.
and then he should have said, well, no, I need something on the back end for that too. So.
But he
Yeah.
ended up getting paid off of Nicki Minaj anyway.
I don't know. I don't
you
know
don't
that
even
one.
know?
I don't know when.
Oh.
But yeah,
See,
it's crazy.
look at that. You guys just
sample
learned
news.
something. Fucking insider sample shit.
If you're a producer, don't sample shit. You're gonna lose all your money.
Yep.
There's
You
too
gotta-
much technology out there. What do you need to sample anything for, man? You could like buy crazy license-free loops and drums, and it's insane how much shit is out there, and like people still sample old like.
Well, you know why? Because that shit sounds sweet as hell. And like,
But it's too easy to duplicate, though. You could like get a guitar player to come in. I mean,
so you can
we
you
could
can
have
do
got
that.
that motherfucker when we were hanging out last night. We could have got that motherfucker that was singing on the stage, and hey, come to the studio. I'll throw you $200.
And
it
then
would have been a lot cheaper.
but you still got to pay them, but you just don't have to chip them off like that. Is that how it goes?
You could pay some of these guys outright just to come in and play the guitar and shit, and like make them sign a little waiver. And,
Sorry. All right, John wants to read the news. Go ahead.
What's up, John?
Hey,
Fucking
yo,
fucking
DJ Godfather.
bitch.
What?
All right, just playing. What?
No, I was here just.
I'm just trying to mind my business, just trying to read the news to folks in a shitty way. I don't really read it all. I just want my time to shine.
I have to digest it. So, according to Women's Health magazine, I've got a number of reasons why your butthole is suddenly super itchy. It happens.
I love to hear this.
It's out there.
All right, go ahead. Sprinkle me, John.
All right. So first of all, you're wiping all wrong.
How are you wiping wrong? You got to go front to back.
Well, what they're saying is you're going to overdo it with toilet paper and then using wet wipes afterwards, and you can cause irritation and even anal fissures, little cuts on your anus.
With wet wipes?
Sure.
I got the portable fucking butt spray.
Bidet.
Yeah, I got a portable bidet.
That's what they want you
Yeah,
to
they
use.
say like the European like toilet.
Yeah, man, they got that. You can get it on, like, go on Amazon, get a bidet. You hook it right into your fucking water, and if you want the fancy one, you get it heated, and then just fucking squirt your ass.
First time I DJ'd in France, I thought the toilet was broken.
You're like, this shit keeps squirting at me.
I was like, someone call a plumber.
You're like, fuck, I'm wet, cause that shit squirts. It shoots out.
I actually thought when the hotel people came up, I actually thought they were joking when they told me
They must have been
you
like,
gotta sit on it. I'm like,
bro.
I thought they were trying to like
and you know,
clown me or something.
They already hate Americans too, so they must
hell
have
yeah,
been
they were
like,
having a field day with me.
they're like, this fucking peasant doesn't know what a goddamn bidet is.
Yeah.
Where you from? Detroit? In the worst part, they're like, it's a French name. He doesn't even know. Detroit.
Detroit.
Did you know Detroit was a French name, John?
I did not know that.
That means
Is that
the
true?
Straits.
Yeah, Detroit.
That's true. That's
the
real?
Strait, yeah.
Detroit.
It was a French fur colony, I want to say, a French fur place back in the day. And then there was
They probably doing some other shit, and they just had to clean it up for the history books.
well, yeah, it was run it.
Right.
And then this on top of this, John, there's like a Detroit is cursed by like a red dwarf or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, look it up.
There's a ghost? Or a specter or something?
Yeah, let me see. Red dwarf.
While you're looking that up, the part I don't get about the bidet is, aren't you sort of drenched around your ass?
But then you just pad your fucking. You just pad your ass. You just blot it.
Oh.
Bop 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 bop.
Got
You don't
it.
wipe. You just go boop ba boop ba boop ba boop.
Got it.
The Neon Rouge, French for red dwarf,
Name
also
Rouge.
called the name. Oh yeah, name. Thank you, because
Yeah.
I don't know French. Also called the Demon of the Strait, which is Detroit means the Strait, is a legendary creature of Detroit, Michigan, whose appearance is said to presage misfortune.
You know, they just did a movie about it.
The Red Dwarf?
Yeah, guess who's in it?
Who?
Little Nate Mathers.
Get the fuck out of it. I didn't know that.
I got a one line in it.
They never call me for Detroit
They called me for a
shit.
one line, and I killed it the second time.
Good for
I was
you.
like proud of myself, man.
Were you just bad and they're like, get the fuck out of here? Or did you just
No,
murder
no,
that
I
shit?
just murdered that shit.
What'd you play?
Yeah. I played a DJ.
Oh.
They came into the club, and Nate's a detective.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Nate Mathers, and Nate's a detective, and him and Nemo. That's Nate's other boy that did he was a detective too. They came up to the DJ booth and they were looking for some guy, and then I'm like,
That
I
was
don't know,
you?
he's over there. And then I had to.
Oh, you
and
crushed
that's
it
my
just
thing.
then. I don't know
crushed
he's over there.
I crushed it.
The Red Dwarf was said to curse Cadillac. That's where Cadillac came from, too. That was a fucking dude, yeah. A lot of people don't know that shit.
I did not.
All right, yeah. Anyway, so tell me more why women's assholes itch. 'Cause
Okay.
That is
Yeah, back to that.
that is actually more interesting than a red dwarf.
Red Dwarf,
I don't know
yeah.
about that.
Tell me why
Okay.
women's assholes. It could be anyone's asshole.
Well, you've had hemorrhoids.
Oh,
So
I've had to get surgery twice.
Did your ass itch over the hemorrhoids?
No, but it felt. Speaking of dwarfs, it felt like a midget was behind me and just pushing his thumb in my ass all the time.
Man.
Like I'd be out at the club and I'd be like, "There's that fucking midget just pushing his thumb in my ass." I didn't like it.
I didn't.
Not at all, sir. But then they that was when I had the Armenian doctor and he didn't even bother to put like lube on his shit and just was like, "Gah!" in my asshole. I was like, "Ah!" And they were walking around in the back eating like tahini bread and shit. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Jeez.
He wouldn't even give me Percocet. I'm trying to flip them bitches. I'm like, yo, give me some perks. All right, tell me why assholes itch.
A couple more. You might have scabies. Check that out.
Whoa!
Careful.
These hoes got scabies.
This one's no fun. You could have anal cancer if it's itching all the time. So be careful out there. That sounds deeply unpleasant.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Godfather. Your asshole itches. Go get that shit checked out. It might be anal cancer.
I'll pray for hemorrhoids.
Man.
When hemorrhoids start looking good, right?
Right.
And finally, of course, you got an STD and spreading. So
Oh, and it went up to your asshole
Check
like
that out.
herpes or some shit.
yeah.
I remember when I had that shit.
Asshole herpes.
I thought I had ass cancer, man. I was washing my ass. I was like, what is this giant fucking? I thought it was a tumor, and I was like,
Man.
I'm like thinking about who's gonna be at my funeral. I was like, Shave 45 will probably do a fucking tribute to me and fuck it up, because that's what they do.
Then they do.
I'm the only one that cares.
Then they do like
what?
a hemorrhoids charity, and
Yeah.
your face is on all the billboards.
They don't do no runs. They don't do any fucking. There's no jog for fucking hemorrhoids,
I
and
know.
people suffer from that shit.
Jude's jog. There you go.
Yeah,
Jude's jog for hemorrhoids.
Can we start that shit? I don't need to be dead because I think there was blood on my shit not too long ago, man. It's fucking. If it's black, that's when you really gotta fucking worry, because that means it turned black up inside your asshole. The blood is like fresh. It's like if it's red,
You can still.
yeah,
You still got hope.
blot that shit. Fucking keep it moving.
Jude's
Kim.
jog for him. It's kind of catchy.
Jude's jog for hemorrhoids.
There we go.
But if you're gonna fuck, I always say you go in there, clean up your ass anyway, whether you got hemorrhoids or not.
That's just courtesy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's common courtesy, and you don't want a bad Yelp review. You don't want someone being like, "Dick was good, smelled like wood chips in the asshole in there."
Wait a minute. Are you talking about actually penetrating your ass to clean it out? Is that what you're talking about? Like going in there?
No, John, I'm not talking about
Oh,
fingering my asshole. So
You said get in there. I was confused.
no, I'm not talking about that. No.
Just
Do
clarifying.
you finger your asshole?
I've never done that.
I'm just curious.
No, I've not gone that
No,
far.
you don't seem like that worried about cleanliness.
That is not true. I took a shower this morning. Covered everything. I did.
Motherfucker's saying it like he's bragging and shit. Took a shower.
and everything.
Hey, washed my dick this morning.
Took care of it.
Speaking of which, we got. When is the sex doctor coming in? Thursday?
Thursday.
Nobody wash your Wednesday night. All three of us, Godfather. If you're gonna be gone by then.
I'll be gone, man.
But Wednesday night, all three of us have to, before we go to sleep, wipe around our asshole, or not our asshole, but our nutsack and armpits.
You want me to mix them up?
Yeah.
Get a full.
It's fucking pheromones,
All right.
because that's her whole deal. She like wipes pussy on her neck to get guys to come to be interested in her, which I'm into. Like when I smell pussy, I'm like, give me that.
Give you that.
You're married,
I'm married.
huh, Godfather? So
Yeah.
you're just probably. No, I don't want to offend your wife, but like when you everyone has a fragrance, you don't have to go too deep into it. When you smell it, are you like, yeah,
Oh, of course.
yeah?
Of course.
My ex was a dancer, and I would be like, don't shower when you come home. I want that
You
funk.
wanted that dirty funk.
That motherfucking
That club funk.
that funk. That's how you know we would have had healthy children. If you don't like their funk, you're gonna have a baby with a club foot. That's your nature is literally warning you, like, yo, you don't like their funk, there's something wrong.
Right.
Someone else will like her funk if you don't like her funk. There's been times where I didn't like the funk and I took Viagra and I couldn't even get my dick hard because my dick knew. It was like, don't go near that.
There's no funk.
You don't like that funk.
Yeah.
It smells like a boxing glove. Pussy smell like a boxing glove. It's not her fault.
Oh.
Other people will like that.
Yeah.
Just to me, it was just like, woo! Retarded babies.
Challenged.
Wow.
What's another thing in the news?
Paul Mooney, he is out there now denying, he's denying claims that he had sex with Richard Pryor Jr.
Whoa!
and that Richard Sr.
Whoa!
wanted him dead.
How old was Richard Pryor Jr. when he fucked him?
This was many years ago, and this is according to Richard's bodyguard. And according to the bodyguard, who has a book out, that's why he's talking about all this shit.
Why don't we have this guy on?
I'm sure we can.
Yeah, you need to get him here.
We need to have this bodyguard on to tell me about, because Richard Pryor was
There's all types of crazy stories.
Quincy Jones threw him under the bus for fucking Brando, or they were fucking each other.
Yeah, Marlon Brando.
Him and Brando were allegedly fucking each other, and I believe it, because Richard Pryor liked coke and he grew up in a whorehouse. So that's gonna give you a little fucking strange twist on the things that you're into.
I just got a fucked up vision of Richard Pryor and the Godfather fucking. Could you imagine that dialogue?
You come to my daughter's wedding and butt fuck me. You butt fuck me on the day of my daughter's
wedding.
On my daughter's wedding. That's not even you. Never talk about the family's business when you're butt fucking me, Richard. When you're sodomizing my ass, Richard. Never talk about the family's business. So Paul Mooney, who is a famous black comedian who wrote for a bunch of comedians. I think he might have wrote for Eddie Murphy. I know the Wayans. I think one of the Wayans wrote for Eddie Murphy.
He's on the Chappelle Show a lot.
Paul? Yeah. Paul Mooney was on Chappelle a bunch.
Very famous. Now, so the bodyguard, his name is Rashawn Khan, and he is saying that Paul had sex with Richard Pryor Jr. when Jr. was in his 20s.
Okay.
But again, Paul Mooney's coming out and saying this is total bullshit. But you want to hear the bodyguard talk about it for a second?
What? I hate to say this, but why would an old black guy be like, yeah, that's right, I butt fucked him? It's kind of frowned upon. Like that shit just started being cool, and Frank Ocean did it. You know what I mean? And he didn't do it. He didn't make it cool. Like fucking gay shit got being cool like in the 2000s. What did Paul Mooney say?
Well, Paul Mooney, through his publicist, said there's no validity to Rashawn Khan's statement as relates to Paul Mooney. So if this continues, I'm sure it'll come out more forcefully. But if you want to hear the bodyguard, I got him talking about it.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Richard passed away in 2005. Where was his and Paul's relationship at that time?
Well, from JoJo Dancer on, the relationship became fragile.
Okay.
Because Paul Mooney had Richard's son by that time.
Whoa!
Okay.
And
hey now.
he violated. And that's any man.
He violated.
If you violate their children like that. So Paul took advantage of the situation.
He was
and so
23.
From there on, whatever Paul
You a grown
Mooney
up.
was
What
to
if Richard's son wanted to get violated?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Paul Mooney.
keep going. I just.
I acknowledge that, which is why the gay community really couldn't say anything they attempted to about Richard, because Paul Mooney was his friend. And they laughed. So when Paul did what he did, it was a violation of friendship first, and then my son. You know.
Right.
And in some circles, that's supposed to be dealt with.
All right, hit pause. First off, if what Richard Pryor alleges, he was doing that shit too, allegedly, or what's alleged about Richard Pryor.
He probably feels like it's my son.
Hey,
you're disrespecting me by myself. But what if the son hit on Paul Mooney?
Yeah, what if the son was like,
then he should be happy for his son.
Damn, you looking delicious, Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
How'd you like to
I'm glad you got what you wanted, son.
Yeah. Maybe he finessed Paul Mooney into butt fucking.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney.
Two sides of every story.
We were speaking on the fucking. Here, turn me up. Hold on 1 second. Paul Mooney goes in on Popeyes.
Come from? All of a sudden, oh, my Popeyes chicken. Oh, you bad on my biscuit. Oh, my iced tea. Oh, you gonna love my biscuit. Oh, Popeye. Where the hell does she come from? Has she been in the basement all this time? Now she owns it. Have you seen it? Popeye, is she the Pine Sol lady's sister? Who is she?
Popeyes going in on, or Paul Mooney going on.
Where's she come from?
This is probably what happened. Popeyes was mad at. Why is that music going? Yeah.
I thought that was you. Sorry.
No, that was you.
Yeah. Very inspiring.
Maybe Popeyes was mad at Paul Mooney and they slid the bodyguard some money to decredit him. Like, you don't talk about our chicken. We're gonna fucking say that you butt fuck, that you fucking sodomized Richard Pryor's son. Which is cool if Richard's son is gay, you know what I mean? Or
yeah, he's gay.
He's gay?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fucking bisexual. Or
then he
is
got
he
what
full?
he wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude's a bottom. Dude's a fucking bottom.
Well, Paul doesn't like the story out there.
Well, he doesn't.
No.
I'm going to take it one step further. Like, if you're gay, I don't understand being a fucking top. You could just go butt fuck a chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose, but then you can't reach around. And
I guess you like to play with dicks, too. All right. Good. Touche.
There's a whole scene out there.
Touche. No dicks to play with.
Yeah.
I guess the other one would be like, why don't you just go get pegged if that was what you're into?
Well, I've had some offers. I won't be doing it. I've had multiple offers now, and I will not.
Wow.
Not down for that shit. Let's be honest. No, sir.
Didn't we just learn what that was yesterday? Last
Yeah,
night?
I was sitting, this was when Tinder was popping. I'm at the crib, high as hell, watching goddamn Dark Crystal, and some fat Chinese broad was like, hey, you want to get pegged? I'm like, let me Google that shit before I answer. And I was like, no, I do not want to. That's a hard pass.
Very hard.
I'm gonna finish watching Dark Crystal, which is a weird movie. Them little bird creatures were scary as hell when I was little. Remember the little bird pterodactyl, like fucking buzzards?
Yeah.
That looks like you, John. I
see.
God damn it.
Man, you're going back. That movie's a long time ago.
You got that throwback Dark Crystal face.
Fine.
All right, give me another news story. Or is there more of this guy talking shit about Paul Mooney?
Well, since he's promoting the book, I'm sure some other.
We need him on. Yeah. Let's get this motherfucker. He's probably living in Cali too.
He likes to talk.
Oh yeah. He was fucking Richard Pryor's son.
Almost half of Americans are now admitting to wearing underwear 2 days or more in a row. So I'm in good company out there. That is a fact. And I knew this were true, and you guys are fucking lying. Chris, I'm looking at you. But so there are a lot of people out there in the world who've done that.
Once, twice. Look, I've had to wear underwear 2 days in a row because, like, maybe I didn't pack right or I didn't have the time to go run and grab some shit from fucking Uniqlo or wherever the fuck I was at.
That happened to me when I was on tour.
Yeah.
My luggage wouldn't come.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck.
Did you flip them bitches inside out and then go, or you just stay
I
with
just
the
make
same?
sure I wash myself like 3 times a day and shit.
John will wear them. How many days have you gone with wearing underwear?
I mean, knowingly, I'd have to say, because sometimes I just put it in a pocket.
How do you not know? You just wait. Hold up. Sometimes you just put it in the. Say that again.
Because what happens?
Wait. Just say what you say. The sentence.
All right. So, how many times I've worn them in a row?
No.
Knowingly?
Sometimes you just do what?
Well, sometimes I just have to sort of, I need underwear to go.
You put them in a bucket?
Not a bucket, man. It's a pile. It's a laundry pile, and then so I don't know how long they've been hanging out there, and then so I fish them out, and then they may have a return visit to the office. So, I mean, worst case scenario, 4 or 5. Worst case scenario.
What?
Worst. That's the worst case scenario.
That's a bad scenario.
If there's a date, I swear that's not happening.
Bro, I'll go commando before I rock them bitches forth, and I got hemorrhoids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might bleed out on my shit, and you're over here fucking rocking that shit.
Well, for you guys, I did
5 days in a row.
For you guys, I did it for 5 days in a row, and then I drank the soup, if you remember. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was a week. Right.
Yeah. But that was a bet. There was a bet was you had to not fuck up on the news. And then if he did, he had to make tea out of his underwear and then drink it in front of one.
Did that happen?
Yeah, and there was this guy from the Black Keys, and John was a fan, and he had to do it in front of the dude from the Black Keys. He just came in out of nowhere. He was like, "Hey." He was like, "Hey, I'm a fan of the show. Can I come on?" And we're like, "Yeah, what the fuck? John's got to drink doo-doo cum water."
He was so disgusted, he actually asked me if I had kids. Just fearing that the kids would be traumatized by
He
this.
said, John was like, "No, I drank them just now."
Damn. It's like some jackass shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that. That's kind of our deal over here with John. All right, give me another one, Johnny.
You want some good news?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And now, time for good news.
So if you remember, in Paradise, California, there was that huge fire, and it wiped out 19,000 structures, sadly killed 86 people last November. Yeah, it was a big deal.
Where's that at?
It's north of here.
Was that the one up in Napa?
Yeah, like Central California, that area.
There was one up in Napa that just murdered a bunch of cats, too, and no one gave a fuck.
I didn't even hear about it.
You didn't hear about it?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Huge in California. Huge.
They didn't give a fuck because it was like farmers and rich people.
Well, so
which isn't a protected class, so they didn't fucking yell about it on the news.
Well, it's a small community.
Not smaller now.
Smaller now. Yeah. Wait, I thought it was good news.
Well, it is. We're getting there.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
We're getting there.
Good news is 80 people fucking died in a fire.
See, there's a build-up. So life marches on, and they
not for 80 people.
Oh, stop it! You're really
march right into the fucking grave, John.
You're killing me. All
right.
So, but now they're out there because a lot of these small towns, of course, they love high school football. Everybody goes out, and they were out last Friday, and they came together as a community. The team won
45-0. It looks like.
You're killing the game.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Want to hear one of the players?
That's the only people got killed.
Oh man.
All right.
Maybe they played the Lions.
Kids. Some as early as like when I was 6 years old. So we have that same bond that we had when we were little, and we're continuing that, especially after what happened last year.
Excited because of like all the crowd's going to be here. It's going to be mainly for us and everything. It's also like our first game back up here since the fire. We lost out on our chance.
Damn, they got hold up, hit pause.
This shit look like Beirut.
I know, yo. It's literally parked cars that are just on the road, burnt the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, wildfires are scary.
I'm just like that picture.
I know.
I'm waiting for like ISIS fighters to walk by and it's like AKs going off and shit.
Yo, but like when you say fire, I'm thinking of like you're gonna show me a burnt down building. These are people like trying to leave.
Look like a bomb.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I know, bro.
You
That's
remember this?
fucking
Okay.
No, because they don't fucking cover shit like that. I heard about Katrina.
Well, Paradise.
They don't give a fuck about Paradise. It ain't Paradise right there, buddy.
Want to hear the player again for a second?
Yeah, sure, why not?
He's going to talk about bringing his A game or something.
All right, I brought my A game for everybody that died. What a fucked up name to die, too. Paradise?
All
right.
And all of us, to a point, have been trying to ignore the media to an extent and like just trying to focus on football.
Just going to try not to look at the crowd and ignore it and tune it out. It's at our own house. It's going to be packed. I'm pretty excited about that, but I'm also taking it as it's just another game for me.
They beat them 45-0. Good for y'all.
Killed them.
Good news.
Good news.
Kind of.
It is. It's good news.
No, it's not.
Everyone loves high school football. They do.
They died in a fucking wildfire. 80 people died in a wildfire. You just showed me like cars that were trying to leave that were fucking torched.
But they are resilient.
Imagine getting torched on a traffic jam.
Oh, I would have jumped. I'd have. You know me. I don't think they left. They had to. They had to got out and just ran. Like once that shit got close, I'd have been left the bags, put on my track shoes, and whoop the fuck out of here, bro.
That's it.
I'd have locked John in the car. But
yeah,
good thing for you,
me
and you have never been in the car together.
That's
I'm gonna keep it that way.
Leave me to burn down.
Well, the thing is you ride the bus, so like I don't want you to get,
Yeah, I know.
get used to me taking you places. So
I do not expect it.
Let's not start that trend.
Expectations are low.
Yep, keep them low. Matter of fact, lower them. Just be happy you're not dying in a fire.
I'm grateful for what I have.
That's right.
You're a great man.
That's right.
Okay.
Stay humble.
Shut up.
Keep grinding. Hey, guess what? Godfather, thanks for coming in. Plug everything you need to plug, man.
Man, Michigan, we're doing September 19th with Little Baby.
Hey.
Eastern Michigan University, right, Mikey? Yeah.
And then you got your own club.
Yeah, we got a few. Yeah, the Annex and 350 Terrace.
What was the one I went to up at the top?
The rooftop?
No, it was there was some famous DJ spinning.
With with A-Track. That was
Is A-Track He was
there that day, yeah.
Yeah, but was he Kanye's DJ or is that
yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were way better than him. Sorry. Sorry, A-Track. Godfather doesn't think that. You just made it awkward for God. I just made it awkward for Godfather.
Nah, man, he's a great guy.
No, he's a great guy. I just like
DJ.
Booty. I just like Booty. And when he came in, he was playing fucking.
He's playing like house shit, yeah.
No, it's trappy fucking.
Yeah, you like Detroit shit. You just
I like Detroit shit,
like
and
Detroit
I'm seeing a Canadian girl. I'm like, let's get out of here. This ain't Detroit shit. She's like, I can't tell. I was like, I looked at her. I was like, you don't say that ever again.
Yeah,
Get the
yeah,
fuck.
never
We getting
again.
the fuck gone.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to smell my
Smell-
3-day-old underwear.
Smell my hemorrhoid. It smells like blood and failure.
Yeah. No, we're doing September 19th with Little Baby, Polo Frost.
All right.
Myself.
Hey.
Was it Eastern Michigan Conference Center?
Convocation Center.
Yeah.
I fucked the bitch out of Ipsy. White broad.
Yeah?
Yep. Well, I take it back. I didn't fuck her. She just gave me head. All right.
Nice. And that's it?
She was an ex-skinhead, and she thought I was part Jewish. So turns out I'm not, and I could have fucked. But the head game was strong.
The head game was strong.
But she had a bunch of. I don't give a. Everybody's like, oh, part ex-skin. Yo, that's hard. Like in my book, I'm trying to knock down.
She was like bald, like.
She was halfway bald with blonde hair, and she was no more. Like, look. I'm trying to fuck every type of thing out there, especially the hard ones.
Yeah, like a little variety.
Yeah, like I'm still trying to knock down a Chaldean chick. Them chicks, they fuck Chaldean dudes.
No.
They don't fuck me.
No.
They used to be like, I love you on Jenny Jones. I'd be like, what's up? Let me get your number there. No.
They just do shit on the low. It's funny because like a lot of them come to our clubs, and then always on Monday when we post the pictures on Facebook, like a photo album, We always get a lot of Chaldean chicks that
Both of
actually
y'all-
email the club. Can you take this picture down? I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah. They got a real
Yeah.
protective family.
Yeah, man. So
They're like
it's
they're a
crazy.
strange kind of Arab, and because they're Christian.
Yep.
But like, yeah.
Yep. So.
Well, you guys, all right.
So they do shit
all right,
on the low. So
you guys
so,
both fucked the Chaldean chick, but I got head from an ex-skinhead, so beat that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yo, she had so many piercings, like her shit smelled like Doritos. Her whole head smelled like Doritos.
Doritos and dried scalp.
Yep. Her head smelled like Doritos and racism. Yeah, hey, if you're one of those hard ones to fuck, hit me up. Hit me up.
A hate suck.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna swallow this. I'm like, whatever, just as long as I come. That was the news.